All of the results from Monday's Iowa caucuses are now in. The data shows Pete Buttigieg and Senator Bernie Sanders in a virtual tie when it comes to state delegates. Both hold 26%. However, in terms of final choice, Sanders has a slight lead over Buttigieg. They are followed by Senator Elizabeth Warren, former Vice President Joe Biden, and Senator Amy Klobuchar.
We have a projected winner tonight that's just in right now. ABC News reporting Bernie Sanders, according to the vote that has been reported by New Hampshire. He's the projected winner tonight for the second time in 4 years. Senator Bernie Sanders winning the New Hampshire primary. Again, Senator Bernie Sanders with a big win here in New Hampshire. He was projected to win by all the polls. It was unclear by how much he would win. He won 60% of the vote 4 years ago against
News is projecting Bernie Sanders as the winner of this state. We'll get to him in just a second.
This apparent victory, as ABC News has projected it. You're seeing him grow his vote share in between the different alignments in the caucuses, which means more people were supporting him at the end of the caucus process than at the beginning.
ABC News projects that Joe Biden will win today's Democratic primary in the state of South Carolina. It's his first win of the 2020 campaign after lagging behind in Iowa, New Hampshire, and Nevada, the first primary contest the former vice president has ever won, and this is his third run for president. The polls have now closed in 8 races, and we already have results. In the state of Alabama, Joe Biden is going to win there after showing up in Selma on Sunday for the 55th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. Big win for Joe Biden in the state of Alabama. He has also won the state of North Carolina, the third biggest prize tonight behind Texas and California. And he has won the state of Virginia, getting the endorsement there from the former governor, Terry McAuliffe. So 3 big wins there for Joe Biden. Up in the Northeast, Bernie Sanders will win his home state of Vermont. He was actually born in Brooklyn, but became mayor of Burlington back in 1981, has served as a member of the House or the Senate as an independent from Vermont since 1991. We also have results from American Samoa tonight in the first win for Michael Bloomberg. Michael Bloomberg is projected to win in American Samoa. We'll get a handful of delegates out. We have another projection to make. It comes from the state of Arkansas, and Joe Biden has won the state of Arkansas as well. Look at that green up on the board tonight. Joe Biden sweeping across the South. And we do have a new projection right now. It's from the state of Colorado, Bernie Sanders. ABC News can project that Bernie Sanders has won the state of Colorado. 67 delegates in play there. He defeated Hillary Clinton there 4 years ago, defeated Joe Biden there tonight. But more good news for you right now. ABC News can now project that Joe Biden has won the state of Massachusetts. This is a surprise. No question about that. This is in the Northeast, right next to New Hampshire, where, of course, Bernie Sanders won the primary just a couple weeks ago, and Vermont, of course, the home state also of Elizabeth Warren. Your reaction, Kate? State of Tennessee, results coming in from the state of Tennessee. ABC News can project that Joe Biden is going to win the state of Tennessee. You see all that green on the map right there is Joe Biden sweeping across the South tonight after that win in South Carolina. We have another result. It's from the state of Oklahoma. ABC News can project that Joe Biden is going to win the state of Oklahoma. He's defeating Bernie Sanders there in the state of Oklahoma. Michael Bloomberg third right now. Elizabeth Warren, one of her home states, there in fourth. We have more results coming in right now. ABC News can project that Bernie Sanders is going to win the state of Utah. Bernie Sanders is winning the state of Utah tonight. He clobbered Hillary Clinton there 4 years ago. Will win again over Joe Biden there tonight. But in the state of Minnesota, and this is something of a surprise, Joe Biden has won the state of Minnesota. Of course, that was Senator Amy Klobuchar's home state. She dropped out of the race yesterday, endorsed Joe Biden, and look what has happened. He has won the state of Minnesota.
Former Vice President Joe Biden had very little presence here in Maine, really no surrogates at all either, and yet here we are. He's neck and neck with Bernie Sanders, a couple of hundred votes ahead, but not a lot, but he's going to get a bunch of delegates out of here.
A call here from the state of California. I don't know why the check mark didn't pop up. It should have. I'll put it there. Bernie Sanders, NBC News now declares the winner of California's primary. You see, they are still counting up votes there. There are still a lot to come in.
Joe Biden has won the state of Texas, or will win the state of Texas. 20 delegates awarded. How big
Polls have already closed in 3 states, and ABC News can project, based on exit polls, that Joe Biden will win the Mississippi Democratic primary. This is not a huge surprise. 4 years ago, Hillary Clinton won every county in that state. It's part of course, a southern coalition of states where Joe Biden has been doing very well. With primary night in America here on ABC News Live with some breaking news, ABC News can now project Joe Biden will win the Missouri Democratic primary here. This is a huge win for Joe Biden. We do have breaking news right now. ABC News can now project that Joe Biden is expected to win the Michigan Democratic primary. This is huge news tonight. Joe Biden, ABC News can project, will win the Michigan Democratic primary.
News projects Bernie Sanders is the winner of the North Dakota caucus with 72% of the vote in. Sanders has 53% to Joe Biden's 40%.
Here are the numbers so far, and look how close these numbers are. Right now, Bernie Sanders has 32.7% of the vote to Joe Biden's 32.5%. The vote separation is just about 2,000 votes, so it's very close, but a lot more ballots have to be counted.
Joe Biden squeaking past Bernie Sanders to take the win here in Idaho. 4 years ago, though, Bernie was the guy for Idaho Democrats.
Polls have now closed in Florida. Here is a live look at the vote tally. ABC News is now projecting that former Vice President Joe Biden will win the Florida primary.
And CNN both calling Joe Biden early on tonight as the winner in our state. The former vice president is also the projected winner in Florida.
ABC News projects that Joe Biden will win the Illinois Democratic primary. That's on top of his Florida projected win. And we are going to
Joe Biden notched another state win in the last competitive race of the Democratic primary. Over the weekend, Biden also picked up a win in Alaska's primary, which was conducted completely by mail. The former vice president won 11 delegates in that race.
Former Vice President Joe Biden is the winner of the Wyoming caucuses. They took place by mail this year due to the novel